What's up, y'all? It's my birthday. And I was just sitting here and I was thinking, and then a thought came to me, and I was like, oh, I have a what's up, y'all, on my birthday for people. I was just having this thought where there was someone who I respect, and I learned that there are some areas where they sort of struggle with accountability and in really showing up and being in integrity with what they say. And I started to say, I almost said, oh wow, I'm disappointed, I'm disappointed to learn that. And then I stopped myself. It was like, why would you be disappointed to learn that, Sonya? Like, why would you be disappointed to learn that humans are humaning? Why would you be disappointed to learn that this particular person is fallible in this particular way? Because humans are fallible in all kinds of ways. Because I am fallible in all kinds of ways. And, it made me think back really quickly, or at least it's making me think back right now, to like when I bought that Porsche. And I'm never going to stop lying and saying I really loved that Porsche. It was very nice. I don't own it anymore. I sold it. But there were people who were disappointed in me. They were disappointed that I would buy that kind of luxury car, right? And I guess it said something to them about the difference between who they thought I was and who I actually was, right? Like, who they thought I was like a person above materialism, right? And consumerism. And then they saw me being a consumer with a materialistic tendency, a leaning, right? And they felt disappointed in me. And I just want to offer that feeling disappointed, and I don't think we should never not feel disappointed in people, but I think we should always check where it's coming from. Have I placed an unrealistic, unsustainable, unreachable expectation of a particular kind of perfection or performance of perfection on a person, on a human, on a totally fallible, totally just trying to figure it out, totally indoctrinated into the same exact fucking system that I was indoctrinated into person? Have I decided that they should be above some shit I'm not yet above? Are there times in my life where I have been inconsistent in my accountability, where I have not stood in my integrity? Have I had to go through and traverse the landscape of those lessons myself? And if I have, how dare I? How dare I have an expectation for someone else's learning journey that doesn't hold the same realities of complication and nuance that my learning journey has held? And the truth of the matter is, to always tie it back to radical self-love, is the more loving and compassionate and honoring and embracing you are of all of the ways in which you have not yet manifested your highest ideals, all of the ways in which you have not yet lived up to that which you say you most deeply believe. If you can have compassion and love for that human struggling version of yourself, right? And you can really fill that well of compassion to overflow. It will spill out on every other interaction that you hold. You will be able to feel a deep and abiding compassion for people that you never imagined you would feel compassion for. And it is because you now hold your own fallibility with a certain sort of reverence, a certain sort of sacredness, a certain sort of, this is what I have come here to learn. And then you can extend that to others. And guess what? You'll learn how to extend it to others who feel like their areas of oversight are fucking up your life. You will begin to have a certain sort of compassion that allows you to extend that even to people that you feel have or are doing you harm. Because again, compassion and accountability are not mutually exclusive. You can both hold deep compassion and reverence for the particular journey of learning that each of us is on, and still hold people to account for the ways in which they are learning on you. And you can invite them to the process of learning with you. But you do not have to hold them in animus. You do not have to hold them in contempt. You do not have to hold them in hatred. And you don't have to hold them in disappointment even. You get to just know that they are on their journey the same way you've been on yours, boo. I did a tarot reading for a white man the other day. It's the second tarot reading I've ever given to a white man. And a cis-het white man. And I sat across from this person who worked in an industry that I know has done some significant harm, is doing some significant harm. And I had such profound compassion for the journey that he is on and the way it's shaping him and has shaped him. And all of a sudden I felt, and have felt for a long time actually, a significant compassion for white men. For a world that is oriented white male identity toward domination and violence and control and pain and disconnection. And to watch the entire world start to shift and to be told that everything that you've constructed your identity on for thousands of years, for millennia, the epigenetic hold that white male domination and patriarchy and cis patriarchy holds on white men, and what you would have to face inside yourself to undo that shit is a harrowing journey. It is an essential journey. It is a necessary journey. It is a journey whose time has fucking come, but it is a harrowing journey. And I could see that in that white man's eyes as he held my hand and wept and told me about messages that his grandmother used to give him that it's time for him to return to. It didn't stop me from being like, the shit white men have built got to burn the fuck down. That shit gotta go. And your participation in it has to fucking go. And I honor and see the sacred, harrowing, completely dissolving journey that you have to take to come into right relationship with the rest of humanity. And I hold a deep and powerful compassion for you. I invite us today to examine, explore, get curious about our contempt, our disappointment, our judgment, and of ourselves first and foremost, and then see the ways in which that wants to radiate out into the entire collective. Happy birthday to me.